Hey y'all, what is going on? It is your favorite Lupie back again, and today I want to discuss my year update since my lupus nephritis diagnosis. So let's get right into it. So quick recap, November of 2023, I was having real bad back pain one morning or afternoon, and I decided to go to the ER because it was not letting up. So when I went to the ER, the doctors were saying that there was blood in my urine and my urine was very foamy. And it said after I leave the ER, I need to go talk to my rheumatologist to figure out the next steps because this is very alarming. So I spoke to my rheumatologist, was able to have an appointment with her, and she said that she'll refer me over to a nephrologist to figure out what the cause would be, because it's definitely this is definitely early signs of like kidney issues. So fast forward to January or February 2024, I was able to speak to a nephrologist, and that is when we did again blood work and urine tests, and she found the same issues in my urine. And that's when she said, okay, I'm gonna refer you to get a biopsy. So in March 2024, I was able to get a biopsy to get more accurate results about what's going on with my kidneys. So I remember late March 2024, I went in for a biopsy. So after the biopsy, I had to take it easy. I was advised by the doctors to not lift anything heavy, I think over like 10 or 15 pounds for like 2 weeks. I remember talking to them about wrestling training because I just re-enrolled into wrestling school, and they're like, yeah, you can't do any wrestling for at least 2 to 3 weeks. So I remember just being like, okay, I hope I can go back to wrestling soon. I hope this doesn't affect anything, as I was waiting for my results. And that's when I got my results from my nephrologist, and it just took a turn. So basically, about a week after the biopsy, that's when my nephrologist told me that I do have stage 3 lupus nephritis. There are 6 stages of lupus nephritis. I'm at stage 3, so I'm moderate. That really rocked me to my core because I'm like, okay, I just started having like symptoms. So to be at stage 3, I was like, okay, what does this mean now? How does my livelihood change? The questions that people have when they're fearful. And I have a really great team, so they've been with me throughout the whole ride. And I remember just my nephrologist answering all the questions that I had. And the main thing I really was like, the main change was my medication. That's when she was starting to really heavily advocate about doing infusion therapy, because I was still teetering on infusions. And now with my kidneys getting worse, I was like, okay, I got to start doing that, because I was already on so much medication that clearly wasn't even helping me. I was on methotrexate, Plaquenil, prednisone. Like the list, I think I had like so many medications, and nothing prevented this. So I was like, okay, yeah, like nothing is helping. Let me do the next thing. So from then to now, I'm now doing fusion therapy, which has helped me tremendously. My diet has been really good. Like I lay off a lot of things. I'm a big smoothie person where I drink like a smoothie of like vegetables and fruits. Like vegetables I wouldn't really eat, I'll just put them in the blender and I'll drink them. So I guess having a more strict diet, really maintaining my stress levels. Lupus already thrives off stress. So I've been doing really good with my stress. If something is stressing me out, I will back away from it. I don't have time for that, because stress literally kills. So yeah, that's like the main 3 things was my medication changed, my diet got even more strict, and then stress levels, I had to like really back away from a lot of things. And I just remember now having lupus nephritis, I was talking to my doctors about wrestling training, and they were like, yeah, wrestling is out the question. Like that's done, because wrestling is very vigorous, and like you're bumping, you're hitting yourself against the mat, you're jumping off the turnbuckles, just even as simple as going in and out the ring. That can like really cause, that could potentially cause damage to my kidneys. They said this is not a good idea, and we wouldn't advise you to do this. So that's another dream crushed, where I was like, I really was so ready in 2024 to like really go full throttle on my wrestling journey. So I had to switch gears again. And I think I'll do a separate video about adapting with lupus and navigating through my lupus journey, because I feel like I want to really like deep dive into that. So I'll just keep it surface level as far as like a year update. But all in all, like since last year, I have been on the infusion therapy, which has helped tremendously with my flares. I have mild flares now, whereas from 2020 to 2024, I was bedbound. My mother was like literally taking care of me, get me to the bathroom, get me out of bed. Like it was a lot. So I'm just really happy for my medical team and just stay on top of things for me, making sure that I get my proper blood work and urine tests to keep a track of like my kidney health and every other thing that needs to be monitored. The last year of appointments, I've been told like, you look good, your joints look well, your kidney health is fine. Because I think there was a time when my kidney health was like really low, and then it went up to like 90%. So my kidney health is good. I have an upcoming appointment, I think next month. So that again, we'll do a whole bunch of tests and all that. It's been a rough ride. My lupus journey has not been the easiest. It hasn't been easy at all, if we're being really honest. Like I said, it's been a year since having lupus nephritis, and it's been a rough ride. It's been a rough ride, but I'm a rough rider, okay? Word to Eve. But I'm learning to just roll with the punches and just advocate for myself. That's one thing I want you guys to take away from this video is advocate for yourself. I know it's tiring. I know it's exhausting, and you shouldn't have to like beg, plead, really go there with doctors. But in the event that you are having to do that, please don't back down, because your livelihood's in your hands. If you see something, you feel something, say something. Go to the ER, go to the doctors and say, hey, I don't feel well, and I don't want to leave until everything is checked. Just want to share my update with lupus nephritis. But anyways, it's been nice chatting with you guys. Stay blessed, and I'll talk to you guys later. 2 and 2.